Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's some of the top stories we have for you tonight. WAPA customers get a break with the deadly LIAC. And he's been playing the same number for 7 years. So where's his grand prize? Plus, highlights from the 6th annual Crucian Latin Festival Pig Roast as Channel 8 gets their day in the sun. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, could this be a step in the right direction? We're talking about the LIAC WAPA bill that's been literally wreaking havoc on our territory. News Channel 8's Wes Small begs the question.
Here we are at WAPA near Sunny Isle, and it's been in the news for some time. The dreaded LIAC, and it's good then. You know, we got that new boiler at the Richmond plant, Cassandra, and a lot of people are claiming, and they are taking a beating with LIAC and everything. But now we understand over the weekend, at least since Thursday or Friday, 13,000 customers or so now will be affected, and I believe some new bills are coming out to adjust the rate. Not everyone's happy. Some people say now the water's coming back up or whatever. Talk to us about, first of all, what's going on with the LIAC.
Okay. Well, last Thursday night, December the 2nd, the PSC did approve an adjustment in the LIAC factor, and that adjustment will be effective until March 31st. In the instance of the electric LIAC, that was reduced from about 25 cents to about 23.9 cents per kilowatt hour, which translates to a reduction in the electric bill for most of our customers. That for average customer, and when we speak about average customer, that's a customer using 500 kilowatts per month. Of course, there will be customers that use more and those who use less. But for the average customer, they will see a reduction of $4.67 per month in their bill. On the other side, the electric or the water customers, they will see an increase in their LIAC rate. The LIAC went from $10.04 per 1,000 gallons to $11.68 per 1,000 gallons. And so they will see about a $3.94 increase in their bill for the average customer, which uses about 2,400 gallons per month. One of the things that we want to remind our customers, as we are always saying, whether it's a reduction or an increase, it's still important to conserve.
Okay, as we wrap this up, Cassandra, the 13,000 customers that are affected.
Okay. Actually, all of our customers are affected by the adjustments in the LIAC rates. However, the new rates were approved on December the 2nd. Bills did go out on December 1st and 2nd. The rates were approved late that evening. And so we did issue and did mail a majority of 13,000 bills to our customers. Those customers should expect to see adjusted bills that will start arriving earlier this week. And so if you look at the LIAC rate on your bill, it should now read for electric, instead of the 24.8 cents per kilowatt hour, it should read 23.9 cents per kilowatt hour. And at the LIAC rate. And for the water, instead of it reading $10.04 per 1,000 gallons, it will read $11.68 per 1,000 gallons. So that way you will know that you have a corrected bill.
All right, here we are at WAPA. You got a few things out of this now. You should look for some cents off on your WAPA bill soon. LIAC's kind of going bush. That's a good idea before Chucky gets a hold of it. We're at WAPA with Cassandra Dunn. She's a spokesperson. If she doesn't know, who does? I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And in other news, Friday night near the bus shanty across from the Casino Commission was a horrible sight as a man was hit in a pedestrian accident. The man has now been identified as 45-year-old Joseph Kutzek, who was trying to cross the street to get to the Subway restaurant in Golden Rock. Details are still sketchy at this time, but it is understood that the victim in this case was under the influence of a substance during the accident. And on St. Thomas, that was the site of another horrible accident, a motorcycle crash. Here's Melody Rames with that story.
St. Thomas Traffic Investigation Bureau officers are investigating an accident involving two vehicles and a motorcycle that caused the death of 27-year-old Earl Toussaint on Friday, December 3rd. According to St. Thomas Water Island Deputy Police Chief Dwayne DeGraff, at about 12:57 p.m., 911 dispatch advised police of a vehicle collision on Subbase Road. The preliminary investigation indicated that Toussaint was traveling west on a motorcycle and collided with a Suzuki Aerial traveling in the same direction and turning right into the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration parking lot. Toussaint was thrown off the motorcycle on impact. The motorcycle continued traveling without the driver and collided into a safari taxi. Toussaint was transported to the Roy Lester Schneider Regional Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. No injuries were reported from individuals in the two other vehicles involved in the accident. Traffic enforcement officers are investigating this case, and Deputy Chief DeGraff urged motorists to be extra cautious when operating motorcycles and vehicles on the roadway. He said always pay attention to any approaching vehicles and practice road safety.
Thanks, Melody Rames. Also on St. Thomas, a lottery dealer had her purse snatched, and police do have a suspect. Melody Rames again brings us that story.
Police on St. Thomas arrested 19-year-old Janaya Toussaint around 8:30 p.m. on Thursday, December 2nd, and charged her with possession of stolen property for snatching a woman's purse containing lottery tickets and cash. According to the police report, Toussaint snatched the handbag of a 47-year-old woman as she was walking on Dronigan's Gata. The handbag contained 24 lottery tickets, a prize validation sheet, and about $32 in cash. Police continue to investigate this matter. Toussaint is a St. Thomas native who resides in Estate Bovoni. Bail for Toussaint was set at $25,000, and she was remanded to the Bureau of Corrections pending further court action.
And that's IPO officer of the Virgin Islands Police Department, Melody Rames. And staying with the lottery, a man has been playing the same lottery number for 7 years. So when his number came out last Thursday, he thought he was a rich man. But is he? News Channel 8's Wes Small gives you another exclusive report.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. That's right. That is the question. Who has the official winning lottery number? We're going to get right to it because Attorney Lee Rohn, she is very busy. Of course, one of the premier attorneys in this area. And what do we have here? We have a lottery controversy from the last December 2nd Thursday drawing. Lee, what is going on?
Well, poor Mr. Felix Ferdinand, who has come to me, has been buying and betting the same lottery number for 7 years, number 04325. And he has been purchasing those tickets through Mr. Lloyd Daly for 7 years. And there's never been a dispute that number is his ticket. And in fact, at some point in the past, one of his lottery ticket, that ticket won, and one of his lottery ticket sellers tried to cash it in and take the money. And Mr. Daly said, you can't. We all know that's his number. He pays for it every week. Sometimes he pays in advance, sometimes he pays afterwards because he doesn't have a car. But he and Mr. Daly have the relationship where he pays even if the ticket loses on a regular basis. And in fact, the day before the drawing, he went to try to find Mr. Daly to pay him for the ticket, and they couldn't find Mr. Daly. They left a message, but Mr. Daly's never bothered whether he pays in advance or not because it's always his ticket number. And I have, of course, tons of the tickets for your review from the past, all with the same number on it. This time, the ticket was indeed the winning ticket, $175,000. This time, Mr. Daly has now miraculously claimed that his son purchased the ticket, which, of course, is preposterous, and has tried to have his son collect the money from the ticket. Now, that has been stopped because we have now notified the lottery office that that is indeed Mr. Ferdinand's ticket, and it is Mr. Ferdinand who is entitled to the proceeds.
All right, well, we do have Mr. Felix Ferdinand here, the man who claims it's his winning lottery ticket, $175,000 grand prize. Well, Mr. Felix Ferdinand, what do you have to say? Here's the scheme, 325.
Yeah.
I know that number good because April 25th is my birthday. That's your number too.
Yeah.
Where's your money?
I haven't received it as yet. He have the ticket. He don't deliver it to me.
How many years have you been playing 04325?
7 years, 6, 7 years.
Straight.
Straight.
Just play that number to death.
Yeah, the lawyer have the rest of the ticket. He could show it to you.
What's the most you've ever won with that number?
100.
$100.
Yeah, once in a while.
Once in a while, a couple of hundred.
Yeah,
Now,
100.
You've been waiting for this grand prize all 7 years.
And I praise God that I win it, but he don't let go the ticket to me.
But I got one question for you. Did you pay Mr. Daly the money before the drawing?
Without that, I got an agreement with him. He give me the ticket. Sometimes I see him, sometimes I don't see him. But when I see him, I do so. Pay him.
Credit, in other words, it was credited to you.
Yeah. He's a.
Now you have attorney Lee Rohn.
Yes, I have the Mr. Leon.
You think you're going to get your money?
I don't know, but I hope so.
You need it?
Of course.
All right. Well, 04325.
Yeah.
I got a feeling a lot of people are going to be playing that number from now on, partner. I know I will because I'm April 25th. I'm sorry. But he can't get it just yet. Lloyd Daly will give his side of the story tomorrow. I just got off the phone with him, and he's watching this report. With that, if you've got your winning lottery ticket numbers, you better hold on to them tight.
Okay.
All right, partner. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And good luck to that man in getting his prize. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Caribbean report. Stay with us.